Around about 6 years ago, Atlanta United FC didn't even exist. Now they have this state-of-the-art, fantastic stadium called the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, built in part due to Darren Eales and another handful of people who had the gumption to turn nothing into this fantastic 50-odd thousand seater stadium and one of the biggest supported clubs in the United States, MLS. Of course, as well, you had Miggy Almiron, played for Atlanta FC, and he was an absolute legend here. They loved him. They were devastated when he come to Newcastle United. So I'm going to ask fans what those two individuals meant to Atlanta FC. But also as well in this video, I'm going to, where I was at a fan event at the Brewhouse Cafe near Atlanta. Shea Given and Shola Amiobi were doing a Q&A there. I put Shola on the spot a little bit, so you need to watch this video. But before we do that, we're going to take a little bit of a look at Atlanta. It's coming up. Welcome back everybody, it's Eddie here from Tyneside Life. Before we start getting into the nuts and bolts of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the connections with Darren Eales and Miggy, we're here at the Brewhouse Cafe just east of Atlanta because there's a Q&A fan event session organised by Newcastle United. I've been fortunate enough to get tickets for this. We've got Shea Given and Shola Amiobi giving a little talk to the fans and having a bit of a Q&A session. I'm looking forward to this event massively. Last night we were also here because there was a huge gathering of Newcastle United fans. Shola, you mentioned about the importance of the training facilities to attract world-class players. Clearly there's been a lot of investment in the current infrastructure. Is there anything you can tell us about brand new facilities somewhere else?
Oh no, that's one for Darren Eales, I'm afraid. That's
confidential, man.
That's above my pay grade, but I know it's something that the club are looking at. It's definitely on the agenda. We know that probably the facilities we have at the moment aren't quite big enough, but again, the fact that they invest in it, even though we know we're going to move it, just shows the commitment the club have to making sure we've got the best right now. But it's definitely something that I know Darren and the team and the rest of the guys who who are dealing with that. So it's definitely coming down the line. And, like I say, it's going to be really important for us, for our development, for our future.
That was absolutely fantastic. We had Shea Given and Shola Amiobi talking about the old days, talking about Bobby Robson, talking about the Champions League in Barcelona, with some funny stories and anecdotes. Absolutely spot on. The crowd loved it. What was really quite poignant for me is when Shola started to talk about the culture at the club, what Eddie Howe and the Dan Ashworth and Darren Eales and the owners are trying to instill in Newcastle United. This isn't about buying a player who might be brilliant on the pitch. This is about getting a player who's great on the pitch, but also is going to bring something to the club, to the culture that they're trying to instill, bringing the right people in for the right reasons, getting the foundations right, and then you can start to build. So we're ahead of schedule, they said. We all kind of know that. So fans have to be patient. I don't know what next season's going to bring. It's going to be a really, really tough season, but we've got the right players, the right manager, the right staff and the right owners doing the right things for the right reasons. So we have to get behind the club and be patient. So here we are now at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Stunning from the outside. Really busy now. Fans from various different clubs, of course, including ours. And there's no bother. There's no underlying sense of tension that you can get in the UK. Around the stadium itself, like there was at Philly, there's a kind of an inner robust security system, so you can't go through there with any bags of any sort unless it's in a clear bag of a particular size, and I think that's because of weapons and explosives, etc. Obviously, so impressive. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little walk around, see what we find, but also I want the views of one or two Atlanta fans about how they felt about Miggy Almiron and Darren Eales.
I am Pete Sosby. I'm from Georgia.
Atlanta United season ticket holder. And when Miggy played for us, he was literally the heart and soul of our team. He drove the ball down the field. He was the energy that kept us in each of the games, and he led us to the cup to win the championship in 2018.
How much did what did it feel like when he left to join Newcastle?
I ripped our heart out and threw it on the ground and stomped all over it. I mean, it was very disheartening to see him leave, but it's a bigger and better opportunity for him, and everybody strives to be a better person and be a better athlete, and this gave him the opportunity that he needed for himself.
How does it feel for a sort of a homecoming for Miggy to see him tonight?
This is going to be great. I mean, the crowd is going to be electric when he takes the field tonight. I mean, they're just going to because it's going to be like he's coming home.
Hi, my name's Adair. I'm an Atlanta United fan. Miggy to us was the best midfielder we had, attacking the passes. We wish we could have kept him, but of course he had to go to Newcastle, and he's doing amazing over there. That's the reason I'm here. I really don't care about the other teams, but him. That's the only reason we're here. So for us, yeah, exactly. We're glad that he's doing great, and we hope that he comes back when, towards the end of his career, he comes back and continues playing like he used to play. Because without him, Atlanta United wouldn't be what Atlanta United is.
Hi, my name's Juan Amador. I'm from Atlanta. I'm here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'd just like to say, thank you, Darren Ailes, for what you did building up this wonderful team, building the culture around the team, and really delivering just such a wonderful soccer culture here in Atlanta. Couldn't say more.
Well, we're back here now at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, not long now before the Toon take on Chelsea in this match I'm really looking forward to. Before we take a look inside of the stadium, let's learn a little bit more about the stadium and have a look around outside. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium was opened in August 2017 and is home to the Atlanta Falcons of the NFL and Atlanta United FC of the MLS. It is a 58-foot tall HD video board, the biggest in the world, giving the fans 360-degree coverage called the Halo. It has a full retractable glass roof, making you feel like you're still indoors, and takes only 10 minutes to open and close. The stadium has wide concourses, including the 100-yard club and 2 sky bridges. If you're away from your seat, there are 2,000 digital displays. There is also ultra-fast Wi-Fi in the stadium and full air conditioning. Mercedes-Benz Stadium offers a variety of amenities for fans on every level, including several social gathering spaces where you can mingle before and during the game. The sky bridges feature an assortment of bars with open views of the field. The largest gathering space is a 100,000 square foot tailgating lot where you can enjoy programme entertainment and the fantastic Atlanta skyline. This stadium is nothing short of spectacular. If you'd like to see more videos like this and be notified the moment I release the next one, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So this huge grassed area behind me, this is the 100,000 square foot of tailgating plot. Oh, excuse me. And behind me there are the Toon Army, the Newcastle fans congregating, drinking beer and generally causing some mischief and havoc. Let's go down and have a look. So we spent about 10 minutes inside the stadium so far, and I have to say this is absolutely unbelievable. I've never been in anything like this in all my life. The facilities, I can barely describe the magnitude and the scale of the entertainment facilities in a stadium like this. It's just phenomenal. It's like stadiums back in the UK, it's just like we're still in the Stone Age. I love history and all that you do. I mean, it's, yes, the place has got no history, or heritage really, you know, put that aside. Just as an experience to come in a place like this and look around, it's just a mass visual stimulation of the senses everywhere you look. I don't even know where to start. The food vendors, the drink vendors, you can get a drink at a bar, walk up to a little barrier and look out at the unbelievable stadium inside and stand there and have a pint. Wow! Have you ever seen anything like this in all your life? I mean, take a look at that. It feels like I've been zapped up into an alien spaceship. I kid you not. This is absolutely stunning, man. Flabbergasted. There is one thing though, we've passed a couple of merch vendors. One of these being behind us now, and there's no Newcastle United stuff. That's a huge cock up by somebody along the food chain. Because you've got all of the fans that are here lining up to get shirts and merch and hats and scarves and name badges and all that. Nothing Newcastle United. What's going on? Now, when I was at the stadium in Philly against Aston Villa, just before the match, a pal of ours got 4 cans of lager basically. Come back, said cheers, how much is that? $76. $76 for 4 cans of lager. My arse nearly fell out my pants, man. You've got to be kidding. Here, in this stadium, $6 for an aluminium tin of Miller Lite or whatever it is. How does that work? So it's built heavily on concessions here. They really do look after the fans in this particular stadium. $6. So this suite behind me is the Mercedes-Benz Gullwing suite. It's where the owners reside during the match. I thought I'd seen everything in the stadium until I'd seen this. Work of art, where the rich people go. So we're standing here, Helen and I, chatting to these lovely staff here, having a bit crack on. Who walks past? Darren Neals, Steve Nicholson. Just walk past right now into the suite. Anyway, time to get a bite to eat, find a seat. So we'll be kicking off in the next minute or two. We're getting to what's going to look like more or less our first 11. We've got Lewis Miley in the middle of midfield. What a dream for that 17-year-old lad from Stanley, man. Well done, Lewis. Dream come true, playing in an occasion like this in a stadium like this. Go for a bit, score a goal for the tune. Come on. Well, that's it. 1-1. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. Give us a thumbs up if you did. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's helped me sail past 30,000 subscribers. Next video is tomorrow, filmed in Manhattan. Till then, bye-bye.